Right? As you may have noticed, we didn't do the usual book free progress vlog on Sunday. That isn't because I've given up on it. It's because we were way too busy doing the giveaway, Obsession Will Always Be Mine anniversary giveaway of the free books the day before. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who picked up a copy. Our little graph on Amazon went wee all the way up like that. So quite a few people took advantage of it, and I hope everybody who got one enjoyed it, and it killed a few hours of boredom during this lockdown period we're all going through. But we've decided to do a midweek one to celebrate. Did that work? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of Obsession and to give it a bit of a background. I would say that Obsession Will Always Be Mine is the promotion of it is one of the few big mistakes we've made since we got involved in this book game. We had a year build up to it coming out because we never had a firm release date, so we sort of peaked early, and then we dragged on to the March release date, and then we had other stuff in place, which meant it came out in March, and by June we were already saying, well, Obsession's out, but we've also got Jim Pritchard, this new short story, so it never felt like it was the central point of my marketing campaign, which is my bad. I'll take that one. And it did well as a book. It surpassed every expectation that I had for it and that my publishers had for it at the time, and it's still available in the shops. So, I must have done something right. But yeah, we decided to do just a brief little vlog thing to talk about its inspirations. I think originally the idea of the book was to focus on Aaron Taylor, who is a rock star, who he's accused of something very early on in the book. And the original point was going to be that he was a very bad boy in his previous life and he did very naughty things. But in this instance, he hasn't done anything, and he's struggling with the fact that for the first time in his life he hasn't done anything, but everybody thinks he's done something, and his whole world falls apart. And I thought that was a really interesting story to tell. To tell that story, I then created a character called Kelly Connor, which I was going to say she was the person he did, but no, we'll rephrase that because PG. So we created a character called Kelly Connor, and Kelly really quickly took over and became the central point of the book. From my point of view, I know some people who've read it don't agree with me over this, but she became, in my head, the star of the book, in that Aaron's chapters told the story, whereas Kelly's chapters made you want to get to the next Kelly chapter. Kelly Connor she will always have a special place in my authoring heart, as she was the first character that I ever wrote that I just completely fell in love with, and I got a little bit excited every time I was writing a Kelly chapter because I had no clue what she was going to do. And having read the book back last week, I do think it still comes across like that you never really know what she's going to do next. And I do think that's born out of the fact that the guy who was writing it had no idea what she was going to do next. So, yeah, I think Kelly Connor, she is the standard of all the characters that I write going forward. If you're going to be a central character in my book, obviously they're not all going to be as bonkers as Kelly, but I compared them to her as, are they as entertaining as her, am I as interested in them, and am I enjoying writing for them as much as I was her? So yeah, that would be a very rough and short version of the Obsession story. Like I say, still out now. Hope you picked up a copy. If you haven't, it's quite cheap on Amazon at the minute, so pick up a copy, and we'll be back on Sunday with a book-free progress vlog, which will hopefully have a massive word count jump because I'm now locked down, so I cannot do anything but write. But yeah, Obsession, You'll Always Be Mine, out now. It is genuinely a really good read, so enjoy it if you pick one up. Stay safe, wash your hands and all that jazz. Laters.